Hi, this is a presentation of link aggregation or EtherChannel, and it is a part of my advanced networking course. So, link aggregation is where you bundle cables together so that they will work as one logical link. For instance, like here, the example here, you can see that you bundle two different cables into one so that it will have the double bandwidth when we do it like this. So it's something that you will normally do on your trunk ports so that you get more available bandwidth for your trunks. And it is, of course, not all ports that can be bundled, and it's also important that you bundle the same type of ports. So normally you can do it. It depends, of course, on what kind of a switch you have. What it does actually is just load balancing between these two ports or how many you have chosen to bundle. The link aggregation will also be seen as one link in the spanning tree algorithm. And this can, of course, be provided as a redundant link when you're using it as that. So what you can do is that you can go in and configure this in your switch. What you can do is that you must ensure that you don't have mixed types of ports, and they need to belong to the same VLAN. They need to belong, unless you trunk them, of course. They need to be the same type, same speed, same bandwidth. They also need to be the same, for instance, in duplex settings. You can bundle up to so that you get links up to 800 megabits if you have 100 megabits ports and 8 gigabits if you have gigabit ports. You can altogether bundle 16 ports, typically in two, and you can have actually 6 different Ether channels supported by iOS. There are 2 different protocols that can help you do this. They are all set up so that you can so that the other end will adjust to what kind of settings that you put in. For instance, we have the port aggregation protocol, which is a Cisco proprietary protocol that will, if it's set to on both switches, then it will create a channel. It could be set to auto or desirable. Auto desirable in one end and desirable in the other will also create a channel. Otherwise, if you have on and not configured in the other end, it will be not set up. The same as on and desirable, no. And auto on and auto will also give you a no channel. It's something which I will not recommend, because if you want to make or create a channel, you will do it on both ends so that you know what you have done and nothing has been done for you. The other protocol that can also help you in the same way is the link aggregation protocol, which is the IEEE standard for link aggregation protocols. Same here, you can set it to active or passive, and if you have active, passive on one and active on the other one, you will still have a channel, or if you have on, you will also have a channel. Yeah, otherwise you will have no. So these are protocols that can help you if you only want to set up one end and the other ones are just, adjusting to what you have in the other end. So how to configure it? Well, first of all, as I said, you need to make sure that Ethernet channel is supported. You need to check the speed and the duplex so that you have a match in both ends and in both 2 cables that you want to bundle, or 4 or whatever cable or many cables you want to bundle. And you need to all make sure that they are on the same VLAN. And we have the same range of VLANs on both switches. And then it's actually quite easy. What you do is that you go in and say on an interface range. For instance, here we have from fast Ethernet 01 to fast Ethernet 02. You say channel group and then a number and then mode active. And then it will create a Ether channel port. Then you can go in and actually configure the new EtherChannel port instead of configuring the physical interfaces. So here you go to switch port mode trunk on the interface port channel 1. 1 because that is what we said in the previous command. And then you can set up the VLANs you want to allow trunked in that port. And that's basically how you configure it. You can see it by using a show interface and then port channel 1. You can also use show EtherChannel summary, show EtherChannel port channel, and show interfaces EtherChannel will also give you a summary. You can do a show run and then a pipe and then begin interface port channel. Then you will always also see them. So you see that there are different ways to get a list of what kind of port channels that you have. You will of course also be able to see them if you just do a show running config. That will also show what you have done so far. So that's it. That's EtherChannel. And thank you.